Welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing a zero evidence with 100% sanity game in Phasmophobia for the first episode of this series. I am doing this game on Willow Street because the map was reworked earlier with the quality of life update, one that dropped this month, and I didn't get a chance to play it too much. So I'm doing it on the first episode of this series, so if you guys enjoy the video, like it, and let's jump right in. Okay, we are now inside of the map. Let me check the weather first. Okay, so it's windy. The temperature should be 8 degrees outside, around that. I will take this, and this. Let me check the temperature first. Yes, it's around 8 degrees, as you guys can see. So, the first thing we do when we start the game is we usually check the ghost name, because if the ghost name is a male, we can immediately rule out two ghosts. These two ghosts are the Banshee and Darwin, because these two ghosts are coded to be female ghosts only. Since in real life, theoretically, these two ghosts are a female ghost, so in the game they are also only female ghosts. So that's why it's important to check the ghost name, because you can immediately rule out two ghosts if the ghost happens to be a male. So let's check the name of the ghost. Jessica Shellin, so it's a female. We can't rule out Banshee and Diamond because it's a female. It can be these two ghosts, as I told you guys. So the challenges are capture two unique videos, parabolic microphone, and the video of the ghost. So when I first go inside of the map, I usually take the temperature with me so I can find the ghost room easily. I also take the photo camera with me because if I find the bone and the cursed object in the meanwhile, I take a picture of both. I see 3 pictures, and I usually take the video camera with me because if the ghost is a mimic, it will show our orbs with 100% chance. So when you guys play on zero evidence and you check with the video camera that the ghost has orbs, you can like put the mimic with 100% sure, because the mimic is the only ghost that has ghost orbs on the zero evidence game. So that's why I'm taking the video camera. So let's go inside of the map. Temperature 8 degrees outside, around that. Yeah, 8 degrees. So the first thing we do when we open the map is I usually go for the breaker so that I don't lose sanity while I am outside. I also check for the bone in the first room. We have the music box, as you guys can see in the camera. I'm going to take a picture of it. Let me check if the breaker is here. It's not, it's in the basement, I guess. I will explain you guys while I rule out certain ghosts, so I will explain you guys how to play with zero evidence as well. I can see the ghost is in here already because it just moved this hot door, but I'm also going to find the bone first, so I'm not going to put the items on here already. Let me just check if the bone is here first. So the bone is not here yet. Let me check for this room. I never got the ghost on the basement of this map, so it's very new. The ghost can be on any ghost room in this game. It's completely random. Yep, I see the ghost is in this room. It just moved this door. So I didn't find the bone here. I will find the bone first. Things first. Let me check if the bone is in here. We didn't see a bone here. Let me check in here. Sometimes I have a harder time to find the bone than expected. Okay, the bone isn't in here as well. Let me check in the bathroom. And it isn't in here. I think it's in the garage, maybe? Or maybe in the entrance room. I just probably didn't check it well. Okay, I'm checking for the bone. Okay, I didn't find it. Maybe it's in the garage then? In the gym, I mean. I said garage because in the old version of this map, this room was a garage and they turned it to be a gym, so I confunded things a little. I don't find the bone. I hope I can find it though. This picture is much value, so I need to find it. Let's check. Let's check again on here if I find the bone. Okay, so no bone here. Unfortunately, let me see if it was okay. It didn't turn off the breaker. I thought it did at first. Let me check in here. Could be behind this table, maybe. It's not in here. It could be in the middle of the floor, so I couldn't see it probably. But I guess it's not in here, which means I have a harder time to find the bone. Let's see if I find it in this room, maybe. But the bone can also be up on the bed, so it can also happen sometimes. It can also be on this side, up on these objects. I don't see the bone actually. Oh, it's in here. It's the hand. As you can see, I found it. I just didn't check well last time I went here. So we know the ghost is in the basement because if we check the temperature, it's much lower in here. I think it's in the other room. It's in here. Yep. It's 2 degrees in this room, and if you go to this room, the temperature is 14 degrees. So the ghost room is this room for sure. So this is the room that the ghost tends to do more activities around the games. That doesn't mean the ghost... Wait. Okay, I recorded it, thank you. What I was saying was, that doesn't mean that the ghost can't interact around the house, but while as I am inside of the ghost room, that means that the ghost room has more chances of doing activities inside of this room. So let me check for Orbis. Maybe it could be a mimic. Maybe. I didn't check any Orbis. Let me check if this room is also part. I think it's not. Okay, it's not. Okay, it's only this room specifically. So I didn't find Orbis, so we can immediately rule out the mimic because if it was mimic then it will have Orbis, so it's not. I'm going back to the truck now. I just saw it did the airball. I will go outside and I will rule out some ghosts and I will explain you guys why. So it just did the airball, which means the ghost can't be the Cormos and Oni because these two ghosts doesn't do the event you guys just saw happening. So that's why I ruled out these two ghosts. I lost a lot of sanity. I will take some sanity pills in the meantime. I will take the crucifix to prevent in case of that happens. Now I also take the EMF so I can take a picture of it. In zero evidence games, the EMF reader, it's only to take a picture of it because it's useless, literally, since we don't have any evidence. So we can only take a picture with it, which is nice actually. So we'll drop it here. The first crucifix, I'm gonna drop it in here. And maybe... and the other one maybe in this corridor. Yep. I'll go back to the truck now. Let me just check how many time has passed. 7 minutes, okay. I really like this rework, honestly. Well, it was one of the best maps they made. I'm gonna take the sound recorder so I can record some sounds in the meanwhile. I'm going to try for the perfect game, which means I will have to do the optional challenges and fill the media. So I need to record everything I can find. Let me see if the ghost... Okay, didn't turn off the breaker. I'm lucky the breaker is nearby the ghost room. So I'm gonna drop it in here. So I'm gonna place exactly one salt. So if the ghost steps in it, it's not a wraith, because the wraith doesn't step in the salt. So I'm gonna place in it, in the floor, and I'm gonna record it. There we go. As you can see, the ghost stepped in the salt, so it's for sure not a wraith size. This ghost doesn't step in the salt. Now I'm gonna wait a little and place the salt again, because if the ghost steps in it, like it did now, I can immediately rule out the gallows as well. So let's wait a little. It has a bit of delay before it turns on the ability. So I'm gonna put the salt now. I'm gonna put around this room. Let me check if the medium went in. Yep. Don't remove that disturbed salt, okay. Let me check if the ghost steps in it, because if the ghost actually steps in the salt, I can rule out this ghost. If it doesn't step in the salt, I know for sure it's a gallows. So I'm waiting to see. I'll actually go back to the truck and I'm gonna get a motion sensor so that I know for sure the ghost steps in that specific part. So I'm gonna get the motion sensor, this, and maybe a candle. Okay, didn't turn off the breaker, that's good. We can get the picture of the MF reader. Okay, not yet, maybe it disappeared. The ghost is not stepping in salt, which is curious. It's turned on this light source. Yeah, it turned on that light, which means the ghost can't be a mare. Size mares can turn on the light sources, but it cannot turn on the breaker. It's a bit strange, I know. It's not stepping in the salt, maybe it's a gallows. I need to check if the ghost actually steps in it. I'm gonna place the first candle in here. It's turning that light on. Maybe it likes this light. I don't know why. For no reason at all, and it also turned on this light. I'll take a picture of the MF reader. Okay, so it just stepped into salt. I almost 100% sure it's a gallows. As you guys can see, it stepped on the first salt in here, but I placed the other salt around the ghost room. And you guys can see the ghost is stepping in here because the motion sensor is activating, but it's not stepping in the salt, so it could be a gallows for sure. I just recorded an audio. I will get other things. Okay, I will get some incense and 2 candles. I'll probably make the ghost hunt before the game ends, so I'm already preparing for that. I will place the incense in here, which is the place I use for looping. Thank you. It just did a ghost event, I don't know why. I'm going to turn on the candles now to see if it's on real. It could be. If the ghost turns off these 3 candles and burns out the crucifix I just placed, it's an on-real for sure. 100%. So I'm checking. I'm going to turn off the lights so I can do more interactions. Let me check the temperature. Yep. It turned off the candle, as you guys can see. I'm going to record it. It's turned off these candles. It's moving this door. If it's an on-real, it's gonna hunt now, so I see this is the 3rd candle, it's just turned off. Let's wait a little. Okay, it's not an on-real. If it was an on-real, it will 100% try to burn the crucifix after turning off the 3 candles, so I know it's not. I'm going to turn them on again because I want to record an audio of them. We have another audio of the ghost, that's nice. Yeah. I know it's also not a shade, because the shade doesn't do much interactions when you are inside of the ghost room. Just recorded the motion sensor. Oh, okay. I recorded 2 duplicate videos without wanting, I don't know why. Okay, now we are good. Let me see if it turns off the candle. I am for sure it's a gallo. With almost 100% sure it's that good. Okay, I'm gonna record the candle. Okay, now we don't need to record more audios. I need to capture a video of the ghost, so I think I will use the music box for that. I think so. Maybe. If the ghost hunts in the meanwhile, mainly I recorded it already. I will get to the 3 senses. Actually, I will get just 1 and I will get a parabolic microphone so I can do the challenges. I'm so glad the challenges aren't too difficult. Let's see if the ghost has an audio in here. I will turn on the light so that it doesn't do any interactions here. Just turn off the candle. Okay, we are completely. Okay, I could record the video of it, but I just didn't have reaction time for it. Thank you. Now I don't need any more videos. So, the ghost just hunted unexpectedly. Okay, it was unexpected actually, but He didn't use the crucifix, so I'm with almost 100% sure it's a gallo. If the ghost hunts with lower speed, it's that ghost for sure. So what we know is that the ghost is it's fast speed, so we can rule out this ghost. I'm gonna rule out right here. It's not you as well. It could be still you. Wow, okay. I'm going to get one more instance because I almost died there. I wasn't expecting that hunt to happen anyway. The ghost will probably hunt slow next time. Let's hope that. So that I also already know what the ghost is. Let me just check. Okay. I need to take pictures of it. Okay, I'm going to wait for it to hunt again. Did it turn off the breaker? Yeah, it did. So it cannot be a Jinn. The Jinn is going to turn off the breaker. As you can see, it did turn off the breaker. I'm going to wait in this room. I think it will burn out the crucifix next time. I'm going to place it in a better position. Okay, it just turned off the breaker again. It likes to turn off the breaker for some reason. Okay, it burned the crucifix out. I can take the picture, thank you. I will probably make it hunt using the music box. I'm gonna drop an instance inside of the table. Here, I'm gonna take the music box and try to take a picture of it. I think it's a gallo. I'm not completely sure again. It burned the crucifix again. Okay. I'm going to take sanity pills because I want to be with full sanity for this. Yeah, I'm almost with no sanity, so I want to take sanity pills. Let me take some. Okay, thank you. Let me check my sanity now. It's going up, as you guys can see in the clock. Now I have a little more time before it hunts again. I'm gonna make it hunt using the music box. Anyway, okay. Okay, took a picture of it. It's fast. I almost died here. Yeah. Okay, it's fast for sure. I'm with almost 100% sure it's a gallo. Let me check if I have another instance or if I spend all. Okay, I don't have another one, so it's a bit dangerous if I stay in here. It just turned off the breaker again. It likes to turn off the breaker for some reason. So I don't know if not this goes. Not this, not this. Not this, not this. Just stepped in the salt. Not this also, if it was a more it would have a faster speed. It will still be alright. I'm going to see if I can record the audio, if I can get the audio for the challenge. If I don't get it and I find it's too dangerous, maybe I'll just leave. But I think it's a gallo, yeah. I hope it does an audio now. Please. Please, Ghost. I'll turn on the lights here so I can see the ghost well. I hope I don't die in the process. It's doing interactions, but no audios yet. Okay, thank you. I just did the challenge, I think. Yep. Challenge complete. I hope it doesn't hunt now. Okay. Let me check the media. Okay, it's all good. Now, I think it's a gallo because it stepped in the first salt I put, as you guys saw, but it didn't step in the others, but it was stepping in that place because the motion sensor was activating. And also when it did hunt, it ignored the crucifixes and it hunted fast. And the gallows, they tend to be more aggressive when they step on salt, so I think that's why it's a gallo. Let's finish the match and see. We have all the objectives and the bone and everything. As you guys can see, I got it right. I knew for sure it was a gallo. I just was maybe afraid of that it could be another ghost glitch, maybe because this game has a lot of bugs. But I still got the ghost right because I know that ghost's ability, so that's how I got it right. So this was today's video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.